Hi, this is Stan. Well, welcome to what I think may be the first episode in the series called The Crow's Nest Railroad. This is where I attempt to build a small ride-on railroad at my house. Not a very big house, and I kind of live in the city, so not a lot of room. That's one reason that I chose the 5-inch gauge or the 1-inch scale railroad, because it is much more favorable for lighter equipment and for the tighter radius turns. I'm used to 7.5-inch gauge equipment that I run at our club track, but that is way too gargantuan to attempt to run here at home other than just a straight line back and forth. So my plan is to perhaps get a track that goes completely around the house. Let me show you a close-up here of the track plan that I have roughed out. So here's a shot of the front of the house, where theoretically, depending on how I do concealing things from the homeowners association, it's possible that I could have some track running through the front of the house here and then around and up in this direction, passing east through the side yard. You can see the pavers here, and I'm putting in a raised garden for my wife here, and the track will come up around like this next to the back wall. This area here is going to be redone. I'm going to have a square raised flower bed here and a little paver area, more or less like a patio here, and the fountain will be here. The track will continue past a little orange tree, hopefully with a little bridge over a basin here next to the pine tree, down through the side yard and back out across the front. And to go across the driveway, I would of course have to have some temporary track that I would put in. So here you can see the difference in scale. 7.5-inch gauge here, 5-inch gauge here, and you can see it's quite a difference. Well, I have sort of humble beginnings at this point. I've got a locomotive. It's a vintage steam locomotive that I'm attempting to restore and get running again. And I have a set of 5-inch gauge trucks. I have a little bit of rail and a rough plan for the track, but that's about it. But I have begun taking the first shovelful of dirt and tried to begin to clear the yard for a possibility of laying some track. Well, how far I get in this project remains to be seen, but it's a beginning, humble nonetheless. This is Stan, and I hope to see you right here next time.